Actions for our project. What this project is it's an analysis project of stocks. So what we want to do is we want to research 5 different companies and we're going to analyze their stocks over the past year. So first, think of 5 companies that you want to look into. I give you 5 examples here. There's Costco, McDonald's, Apple, JetBlue the airline, and Pepsi, the soda. So once you have your 5 companies, you're going to go to the website called Google Finance, and you're going to investigate or you're going to research the stocks or the shares. So click on here. It's going to take you to this website. And the first company we're going to look at is Costco. So here I'm going to type in Costco. So once I have it there, I'm going to click right here. And now let me see what I'm looking for. So on step number 3, it says to take screenshots of the stocks for 5 days, 1 month, 6 months, and year to date. It's called YTD. So if I look at that here, I'm going to look at 5 days, and I'm going to take a screenshot. If you can't take screenshots, you can do it. You can take a picture on your phone, and you can put it on the slides too. I'm going to take a screenshot of 1 month. I'm going to take a screenshot of 6 months. I'm going to take a screenshot of the year to date. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to look back here. I'm going to find the information for all of these things here, and that's the year range, the market capitalization, the dividends, the annual revenue, the annual net income, and the industry as well as competitors of this industry. So I can find this all on Google Finance. So if you look here, I come down to key stats. Here we have the year range. So what I'm going to do is in my slides, I'm going to put the year range, market capitalization, the dividend yield, and let me show you what to do on the slides. So if you go to your slides, your first slide is your cover page, your cover slide. The second one, we're going to look at Costco. So we're going to type the company right there. And this is company number 1, and that's Costco. And we're going to put the 4 screenshots in. So we can do it like here. If you're doing it from your phone, you can upload it to the slides. So first, this is one of them. I'll make it smaller so it fits. So this here is one slide. I'm going to come back. I'm going to upload another image. And this is going to be the second one. So this is the 6-month slide. This one was the year-to-date slide. Hang on. And then we have we want to upload the 1 month, which is here. And then we want to upload the 5 days, which is 1 week. And we're saying 5 days because those are business days for 1 week. Move this up a little bit. Okay, so these are my screenshots showing the stocks and the value of the stocks over the past week, month, 6 months, and the year to date. Okay, the second slide, you're going to input all of these: the year range, the market capitalization, dividends, annual revenue, and everything here. I'm going to put them in the slide so we can see it. So we call this market research for Costco. And we're just going to put in the information that we're going to find on the slides. So, we don't need this here. Okay, so for for everything, we're going to find this all on the website. Well, most of it. Okay, so for the year range, we find it right here in the key stats. So the year range, so the lowest number was $295.40. So the lowest, could say lowest, so you could just put in $295.50, or 40 cents, sorry. And then the highest was $393.44. Okay, now let's see if we can find the market capitalization. The market capitalization is right here. This is $173 and sorry, 173.83B, which stands for billion. So I'm going to put that in here. All right. The dividends, this is the amount of money that the companies pays you if you hold on to their stocks for a long time. They give out 0.80%. So their dividend yield is 0.80%. Now to find the annual revenue and the net income, go back to Google Finance. We're still here. We're scrolling down, and we're going to click on annual. Now annual revenue is right here. That's $166.76 billion. Whoops, I'm going to type that in. What did I say? 166.76 billion dollars. Let me put that dollar sign in the beginning. Then we have the annual net income, which is right underneath that. Don't forget that you have to press the annual button. And then net income is 4.0 billion. So 4 billion. 4.00 billion, which is 4 billion. Now the industry you're not going to find here. You can Google this if you want to, but Costco is a retail industry. They're selling clothing, they're selling house items, they're selling a bunch of things, so they're retail. And then competitors of Costco, what are stores or companies that compete with them? You can think of things like Walmart, Target, or any of those big brand stores. All right, so that's for Costco. And the last thing you're going to do for the first company, we're still on company number 1, is we're going to do a quick little summary by answering these two questions. These two questions right here. I'll put it in Spanish, but I'll say it in English. So the two questions which are in Spanish are listed here, but I need to see the English ones. So the English ones, the questions are, did they grow over the year and by how much in dollars or percent? And what do you think had a significant impact on the stocks over the past year? So if you look at the charts, so we're only going to look at the past year, right? And we noticed that they dropped down, the price dropped down to about 300, maybe $310. And then it started increasing. So At the beginning of the year, it was at 380, and now it's at 393. So let's say we can do a quick little analysis of this, and this goes here. If you want to do it just with values, at the beginning of the year, let me make that bigger. Of the year, the value, or the market value, that's what we call it, of the shares were, what did we say? About $380. $380. And at the end of the year, or the current, and right now, the price is about, that's the wrong thing, $393. And you could also throw in any observations you noticed about the prices. And so the second question says, what do you think has significant impact on the stocks? Actually, let me go back to this one. So even just looking at the first one, the value, if I look back at the chart, the value decreased significantly around March, but then increased again. So it's something else I can add to this. The value significantly decreased in March and then began to rise again. Okay, so then what the second question's asking is, why do you think this happened? So we can use either news articles for this, or if you just want to think back to what was happening around March, maybe it'll try to help. So if you can think about this, so in March, we can say the weather was a lot colder, so maybe people weren't shopping as much. Or if you want to relate it back to what's going on in the world, or people are struggling to buy items because of COVID. So this is just one sample. So this was for company number 1. And then that's what you have to do for all 5 of the companies. So you're going to repeat the process for company number 2, which I think was, I look back here, company number 2 was McDonald's. And then you're going to give us the graphs / screenshots for McDonald's. And then you're going to give us a summary for McDonald's. And then again, company number 3. And then same thing for company number 4. And then the same thing for company number 5. And once you answer all 5 of these companies, you're good to go.